guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. I've got to take Max out again a bit later on. The weather's been raining on and off. I've calmed down since I went to the co-op. I'm going to eat my sandwich. I've made myself a cup of coffee. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 1:07 p.m.
I think the builders are playing loud music. So if I open the door or the window, you can hear a little bit of Jessica is all I need. Mambo number 5. That's been playing at full blast. I could hear it right up the road. I like that song. I jiggle to that myself sometimes. Right, so why didn't someone want me to buy the Daily Express? Well, first of all, on the front page, it's Maxwell gets 20 years in jail for heinous crimes. What happened yesterday was I met my son. My son is in his 20s, I'm 53, and all I did was sit with my son and have a coffee. So, this is by Christopher Bucktin. You could say I've got buck teeth, one of my two. It's just the one though that sticks out. I wouldn't say I've got buck teeth. I've got prominent front teeth. So this is by Christopher Bucktin. When someone's got funny front teeth, you say they've got buck teeth, like a rabbit. This is written by a US editor in New York, USA. And if you look at the front, they've sketched Gillane Maxwell with a haircut that's a short bob. See that? With a mask on her face. So an unrepentant Gillane Maxwell shamelessly claimed she was a victim as a judge jailed her for 20 years for heinous and predatory child trafficking crimes. Now, all through my videos, I'm claiming I'm a victim, and I am, of my father's sexual abuse on me. Right? I am not guilty of anything. I have been sexually abused since the age of at least 10, until my dad passed away. The sexual abuse stopped in 2011, when I refused to go on holiday with my father anymore. I have done nothing to anyone. It's the same usual thing, and it happens to other people as well. When they're frightened of the truth coming out, it's so easy to blame the victim for a perpetrator's crimes. Now, I'm not saying Gillane Maxwell is innocent. Don't get me wrong. But before you stick holes in my story, get to know me first. Thank you. The one upsetting news was that Dame Deborah James, a cancer campaigner who inspired the nation, dies at 40. Then we've got, I want Derek to be with me when I get my MBE. Kate Garraway is planning an emotional journey to take husband Derek Draper to Buckingham Palace when she picks up her MBE. Now this Derek is 54. Kate Garraway's husband is 54. My dad was 75 when he died. 75. He was a few weeks away from his 76th birthday. So Jennifer's husband that passed away was 75, not 54. Right? There is some confusion going around whether I'm a man or a woman, but I suggest, if you come up close and bother to see through the clothes, you'll find out that if I was a man, I've got 3 things missing down below. wondering why I was nearly stopped getting this newspaper, why there was a big hoo-ha and fuss for a £1.10 Daily Express. I don't actually normally get the Daily Express. That's what I don't understand. I usually get the Sun or the Daily Mail, and I wouldn't have even seen that. Prince Charles is in the newspaper. Someone's sticking up for him. Which they're entitled to do so. Oh, and you know, we have Andre Rieu still gets nervous before shows. He's got a nice bob haircut as well, hasn't he? Andre Rieu. Do you think I look like him, guys? You know, I mean, the way people are fluffing their long hair about, I wouldn't worry about short hair. I really wouldn't. Oh yes, and on to the fact that, you know, I'm still ignoring Facebook dating messages and pen pal site messages and emails I'm being sent. I've had 2 very long emails from Indian gentlemen. One this morning claimed that he was a 77-year-old man from India and that he was very lonely and he wanted a picture off of me and some company. And then a couple of days before that we had a lovely Indian man from Mauritius, and we all know that my mother's mental health nurse came from Mauritius and was Indian, right? Sending me photographs of 2 very, you know, old and rough-looking Indian men, thinking it's going to upset my mum Jennifer when they came to me. Those emails came to me. And can you tell me why I would want to get involved with a 77-year-old Indian man when I'm 53? Don't they usually go after young women? There's a lot of young girls being exploited by older men and being abused and mistreated on the internet. So I'd be very wary about answering emails from elderly Indian men.